There we go, there we are. Hi everybody, how's it going? Oh, it's a little bit, there we go, it's perfect now. How's it going? YouTube and Facebook. Hi to Jalen and Cindy and Linda, and we have Katie Cat Crafts, we have Kitty, we have Lightfox, we have Estrella, we have C Starlight, we have Mary McCoy in there as well, Jen of course, well, Wilma, we have Linda as well, Tiffany and Pauline. Hello, how's it going everybody? Welcome to our quiz time show. I am Matthias, whatever you want to call me, and I'm your host for this quiz show. We have 3 quizzes for you tonight, 3 different quizzes, so basically, they are all individual, I guess, in terms of their rating. So whenever you do the quiz, you will have 5 quiz. Sorry, I have something in my eye apparently. I mean, there's a lot of fluff in a yarn studio, of course, and that's what happens usually. But basically, you have 3 different quizzes. You have 5 questions per quiz. Every single quiz stands on its own. So if you want to, let's say, have a better chance at the next quiz, then you can always wait for that one, because it won't be accumulated over all 3 quizzes. You will have chances in every single quiz to make a comeback, and that's all that matters to me. Love the Hobbii bingo. Thank you, Sophie. I am glad to hear that, and I'm glad that you enjoy it. I'm glad to see you there, and it's always great to have a lot of people, join the community there. Yeah, I made it. Hello, Chris, I think it is. And Sofie, jeg kan godt se det, du snakker på, du skriver på dansk. Mange tak, og jeg håber, at du ser med hver aften. I hvert fald om onsdagen. Let's hope I do better than last time. Mika, I believe in you. I'm sure that we can do it. I'm also getting, this is the first time, by the way, guys. This is the first time. I'm getting some messages that apparently there is a little bit of basically both streams are going well, because we're doing both YouTube and Facebook today, which, if you remember, 2 weeks ago we did YouTube only, and before then we did only Facebook. So now we have clashed them together. So if you want to do it on YouTube, you can go on YouTube. If you want to do it on Facebook, you can do it on Facebook. Whichever way you enjoy it most, or like it most, I guess. So that's basically it. I hope it works for all of us. It's a little bit of an experiment, because we have never done this before. We've never done YouTube and Facebook at the same time, especially with a quiz segment. But let's cross our fingers, and with this little warm-up game that we have here, one question that is kind of not really that important. One question that is not important at all, because you can't win anything. 1 second, let me just pull it up right here. Booyah, there we go. Oh, it is my, okay, I did not level this one further enough down. There we go. Here we are. I mean, I can make myself a little bit smaller as well. I mean, why not? Why not? We are here to fit in with the system on YouTube and Facebook, of course, because we don't know how it is gonna go. Hopefully it works, crossing our fingers, that both Facebook and YouTube will be able to message or to answer these things. So ready for my first quiz? Jaden, I'm glad to hear it. Let's see it. Okay, how many yarns does Matt have behind his back? Is it 1, none, 2, 4, 3, 3, or 2, 2, or 4, 2? Okay, it's a little bit. Just do 1, 2, 3, or 4 for whatever box you want to do. Don't answer. Don't just do 1, 2, 3, or 4. Basically, this is a little bit of a silly question. This is a little bit of a warm-up question, just to see if it works. Because as you can see, I mean, obviously, there's no way for you to know how many yarns I have behind my back right now. So of course, it's a little bit of a gimmick question, but the actual quizzes will be real, and will be very well researched and prepared for you, and you may use your brain there more. So here it's really just like a 1 out of 4 chance, really. Let's see how it goes. How many yarns do I have behind my back? Is it none? Is it 4? Is it 3? Or is it 2? How many? I'm seeing some. I hope it all works well. I hope the stream will go well. We'll see now. Computing answers. Crossing my fingers. I had 1 yarn, so it wasn't none. I had 2 yarns, and I had 3 yarns, and that means that we had 3 yarns behind my back. I think that's the one I chose. I'm pretty sure I chose the 3. Otherwise, there we go. There is no points on the line here, because of course we have a little something for the winner, of course, for the quizzes. For the actual quizzes, and congratulations to many of you. It worked, apparently. It works great. We see the Facebook profiles, we see the YouTube profiles. It is absolutely better than I had imagined. But What now? What now? The winner of this is honestly just winning the honor of it. There is nothing else in it. But the 3 quizzes coming up and the giveaway at the very end will all be for $25 as a coupon to Hobbie's website. So you can get a $25 coupon to Hobbie's website. That's pretty good. But Jennifer L. Jackson and Jennifer Huetz, sorry if I didn't say that, and Melissa Salnave, you all got on the podium for this little trick question. But of course, this is not actual, you know, this is not the actual game right now. Here we go, just getting ready. I think it all works pretty well. Jennifer Huetz, hey, I won. You didn't win, I think. You got 2nd place. But 2nd place is also winning in my book. There is something close to my eye right now. There we go. I think I got it. Maybe? Oh, no. It's just like hanging right in front. You know that feeling? Like whenever... there is something there. But, guys, let's just head straight into it because I have a great game for you all, okay? So, let's actually just hop into it. The first game of the night is exactly as you just saw, a trivia game where you have, basically, I mean, you have a range of different answered options. So, sometimes it's 4, sometimes it's 2, 3, not 1, because that would make it a little bit too easy, I believe. But... there we go. Here we are. We are on our way with the first game. Of course, to everybody who might not be aware, make sure you're live. Make sure you're live. It is important to be live during these, because otherwise it will be a little bit difficult to of course, answer in time, because you have a certain amount of time. You have a minute to answer every single time, so hopefully everybody can get along and follow it. Let's see. Hello, Paula. Hello. Hi from Florida. Hello, Jerry-Ann. And live. You guys are all live. I see you. I see that we have conditioned you well to write live in the chat. But autumn is the time for tea. Which famous sort of tea is this colorful cake of tea time? Is this the matcha? The 2 herbal? Is it 3 chamomile? Is it 4 chai? Which one is this? Which is this color specifically inspired by? Which tea is it inspired by? Which might it be? It's a little bit the same color as my hat, actually. Like, it's, I mean, not exactly, but it is close enough. There is something in there that is kind of a cenobie, I guess. I actually don't know what I would call the color of my hat. It's not beige. Maybe on screen it looks more beige, but in person it does not. Yeah. So, autumn is the time for tea. And which famous sort of tea is this colorful cake of tea time? And, of course, you will have to guess if you don't know what teas look like a little bit, or what kind of aura they have, I guess. What flavor would be this color? Yeah, which might this be? I see a lot of 3s, 2s, 4s. Oh, this is a very mixed field right here. Mustard colored, 4, 4, 3. Oh, it's all over the place here. But this little boy here is a chamomile. This is a chamomile. A chai, it could have been a chai. I see that totally, but this is chamomile. This is the number one chamomile, and if I was a little bit quicker, I would have actually found the website for it. But you just believe me, it is chamomile, this one. So there's that. Actually, can I actually make it in time? I actually don't know if I can. I mean, probably not, but you know what? We are here for the hell of it. Here we go, and I am quick. Chamomile, there we go. Chamomile, number 1, right there. But which season is not represented in the range of color names for dream color schemes? So here we have some dream color schemes in actually different labels here. We have this label, and we have the old label as well. But dream color, which season is not represented in the range of color names for dream color schemes? So this was a little bit interesting. Like, I checked it out earlier today because I was like, you know what, dream color is a great fall, you know, vibe. I mean, and that's also the vibe of the first quiz here, of course, as you noticed, maybe with the tea and whatever else. This is an autumn themed quiz, and I saw dream color as like, I mean, this is a very autumnal yarn, right? But then I saw the names of them, and I was like, wait, this season is not represented in the color names of dream color for some reason. And you know, you have to tell me which one it is. Which one do you think is not represented in a name of a dream color scheme? I thought it was a little bit interesting, at least for me, because I would think that this particular season would be a part of it, but it was not. Autumn is there. Autumn is there. I mean, I can try to see if I can pull it up actually. Autumn is there. I can say that much. So it is not that. I can show here, but we have spring right here. As you see, spring. You probably can't read it, but it is number 3, spring. Then you have a crisp autumn at number 5, but there's no winter. There is a summer though. Summer is where is summer? Summer is, oh no, where is summer? Summer is somewhere here. There, summer flower. Summer flower is here, but winter is not there anywhere. There's no winter color of Dream Color. So that was a little bit interesting, I thought, and most of you also guessed winter, so that's kind of interesting. If you guys are I guess fans of a Dream Color, then you would know. But yeah, winter is not there. Fall is also the season for spooks. Which of these yarns does not have a Halloween version? Is it Souls and Deluxe? Does not have a Halloween version out right now. Right now, you know, I mean, on our website right now. Don't check honor code among quizzers, okay? But Silly Socks, does this have a Halloween theme? Or a version? Does this one have a version of it? Is it Honey Bunny? Honey Bunny could also be, maybe. Or is it Friends Cotton 84 Print? Which one does not have a Halloween theme to it? Or at least a version of for Halloween. So it's Souls and Deluxe, Silly Socks. We have Honey Bunny, Friends Cotton 84 Print. Which one does not have a Halloween theme version? I mean, these are, I mean, I guess the green could be used for, I mean, this could also be used for Halloween, actually. And this could also definitely go for Halloween, but the Silly Socks, maybe not so much. I mean, this is a little bit too silly, a little bit too clown-like. But clowns are also scary, so who knows, maybe that could also be for Halloween. I would not, I'm not gonna actually go against that. I see that we have a pinned message on Facebook right now, and that is basically because we have our live shopping on Tuesday, which is open for all of you who want to check out some great autumn or fall-like patterns, inspiration for those. We'll talk about a bunch of yarns that are also on a great sale, which is like exclusive. I'm pretty sure we have a pretty high. I mean, exclusive for right now, of course. We have picked selected yarns and been like, you know what, we'll put that one on there. But Souls and Deluxe, boom, is the yarn that doesn't have a Halloween theme right now. There is Twister, but there is no Sultan. September 22nd, 2014, at exactly 2:45 p.m. CET, this happens. Is it 1, Harvest Peak, 2, Fall Solstice? Is it 3, Autumnal Equinox? Which one is it? Harvest Peak, Fall Solstice, Autumnal Equinox. Which one happens at 2:45 p.m. CET, September 22nd, 2014? And a little hint, remember that. Remember what I just said. Remember this question. Hint, hint. Hint, hint. But yes, we have live shopping coming up on Tuesday at 5 p.m. CET, which is the same time as bingo on Monday, so you can go by it that way. And we have great autumn-like projects and inspiration, also yarns, of course, and also an amazing giveaway where we're going to be guessing how many yarns there is in a massive basket of yarns that we'll show live, and you have to guess how many yarns there's in it, and you can win a great prize too. So you'll see about that. Go in and sign up for it because it is pretty remarkable. You can find it on our Facebook events. You can also find it on Instagram, I guess, on the day. You can also find it there, but sign up on Facebook because then you get a notification and you make sure you're there. It is not fall solstice, it is autumnal equinox. That is what it is, and autumnal equinox, let me actually find the facts for it. 2 moments in the year when the sun is exactly above the equator and day and night are of equal length. And this also marks the beginning of autumn according to the astronomical definition of seasons. And also Louisa mentioned that it's also a very good Twilight song called From Death Cab for Cutie. And I can't really read the entire thing because we are onto our next one. Which of these 3 leaf pigments degrade and are destroyed for fall forests to show their famous glow? Is it 1, chlor? Oh no, you can't see the entire thing, but chlorophyll basically. Is it 2, carotenoids? Is it 3, and anthocyanin? Anthocyanin. Which one of these is the one that basically degrades and then the fall colors comes into view? because all these 3 pigments are in leaves, and they also, all kind of make sure that there is a certain color to them. But which one degrades to make way for the other 2? To shine, I suppose. If you have been, I guess, if you are someone who likes to be in a garden, if you are interested in, I guess, nature, if you've seen it in science class or something, who knows? I don't know where, there's many avenues you could possibly know this from, but I didn't know this, at least. I can say that much. It is a fun fact, though. During the growing season, chlorophyll is continuously being produced and broken down, and leaves appear green. As night length increases in the autumn, chlorophyll production slows down and then stops, and eventually all the chlorophyll is destroyed. The carotenoids and anthocyanin that are present in the leaf are then unmasked and show their colors. So you're all right. You are apparently, this is something that has been being taught in some schools, because I don't remember it. I mean, maybe I just didn't pay attention that class. Who knows? But yeah. So that was great, guys. Good job. Who won? It was Jennifer Huetz. Sorry, I can't. I'm sorry if I pronounce it wrong, Jennifer. But congrats to you. Congrats. I think I got you here. This is the name. Yes, I got you, Jennifer. I will message you on Facebook if you are the one on Facebook. I think you might be. No, you're on YouTube right now. Please do contact our customer service if you are not a part of our Facebook Messenger, like where we can find you and send you a message, because otherwise it will be hard for me to find you. There's also 2 of me now. That might make it easier, because I can be 2 people to check it out. But Jennifer, basically, contact our customer service in case that you are not getting any gift cards over Facebook in your Messenger inbox, basically, from us officially. And we will send you a little coupon you can use at checkout for $25. But we have 2 more gift cards to play for, guys. So let's get straight into it. We have a different kind of quiz now, actually. It's a fun one, I think. This one is where you have to guess a number. There is only numbers, no letters at all, just numbers, nothing else. Ooh, I made the top 90. Let's go. And same name on Facebook. Okay, Jennifer, I will note that down and I will send you a message. Hopefully with your, I mean, if I find you, I will. If I not, if I don't, please do contact our customer service, because we don't want you to not get it, of course. I mean, we want to do it. Hoviats in Danish, I think. Oh, Havyards? I don't know. Honestly, I'm not gonna try anymore. Be live, guys. Now we are going for our second quiz of the night, and I need to bow down even more because this one is further down. As you probably know, we've had some camera issues in our live and bingo, but in a quiz at least, we don't need 2 cameras, so that's always something. But it's still a little bit weird. we're figuring it out. But so congrats to you. And now closest game quiz. This means you basically guess the closest number, only numbers, to the answer, basically. And that's how it is. Let's get this started. A fun little Scandinavian one here to begin with. Nålbinding was a method for creating sturdy garments before knitting or crochet were known. What year BCE is the method dated furthest back to? And just as a little fun fact, I suppose, nålbinding, I mean, as you see, it has the Scandinavian O on there, which means that it was used in Scandinavia, but I'm not going to tell you when, and I'm not going to tell you anything else, really. I'm not going to tell you anything else. I mean, honestly, no, I'm not going to say anything. Because I feel like anything could be a hint towards something, but I'm not gonna say anything. It could be in either direction, you know what I mean? You never know. Here we go. Yeah, but nålbinding is a pretty it's very similar to knitting, or it looks very similar, but the method is different. I'm sure some of you know of it. I don't personally know of it, but it was a fun fact to read out. But basically, it was used by the Vikings, of course, in Scandinavia from 793 to 1066. But it was actually earlier used, the method, in 6,500 BCE. 6,500 BCE. So that's, I mean, that's a long time ago. That's back to the pyramids. I'm pretty sure some of the pyramids were made around that era. So that is pretty remarkable. Very, very long time ago. Do you mean in Scandinavia and Mediterranean? Just in general. Just no binding. I mean, that's what it was called on Wikipedia and the articles that I saw. And that's apparently it's been found to be in 6,500 BCE. Insane. I mean, that's over 8,000 something. I'm not gonna get the exact number. Sheep are in flocks until it becomes a band at roughly how many sheep? This is a rough estimation. There's hair all over. There's hair all over. What the? There's so much hair. Is it coming from my head or something? What's going on? There's nothing in my drink, at least. At roughly how many sheep does it become a band of sheep? I also googled this and I found a couple sources. I just picked the number that was mentioned the most, basically. So roughly, this amount of sheep has to be in a band. Or before it becomes a band, I suppose. How many before it becomes a band? Approximately. And as I just want to say it again. We have honor amongst quizzers, so I assume that nobody is Googling live. I just assume that that's how it is, because we're doing this for the love of the game. Yeah. I'm watching you all, and that goes for all the questions. All the questions. No, I'm gonna stop. 1,000 sheep. 1,000 sheep is usually around where you consider it to be a band of sheep, apparently. I didn't know of this. I mean, flock of sheep, herd of sheep. I thought it was a herd of sheep, actually, but it wasn't. Maybe whenever there's more sheep than 1,000, I actually don't know when it becomes a herd. If sheep even can be called herd. Is herd more for cows? This is why I am not a first language English speaker, so that is about it. But we have another sheep-related question up next, which also was kind of fun to know. I mean, I didn't know this myself. Maybe you do at home. Maybe you do have sheep yourself, who knows? But an adult male sheep is called a ram, a female Eve. How many months for a lamb to reach adulthood and claim one of these titles? These prestigious titles of adulthood. Is it... I was about to say, I was about to mention different ages, but it's like, this is a numbers only game. I mean, there's no multiple answers here. There's just straight up, you answer it. How many months until they claim one of these titles? I'm seeing a lot of different. I'm seeing 3, 6, 14, 12, 9. I'm seeing 8 as well. I'm seeing 24. I'm seeing 15. I'm seeing. I think 24 is the oldest I've seen so far. Like 24 months, so 2 years. 14 months, 8 months. Let's see here. Are you able to guess multiple numbers? No, you can only guess once. You can only guess once because then it locks in your answer. But let's see here. The correct answer will be 12. 12 months for a lamb to become an Eve or a ram. So that's cool. They reach adulthood at 12 months, depending on the breed of sheep. Okay, Jennifer says that. Okay, I just found that 12 was the number that I saw in multiple things. But apparently, depending on the range of sheep or the breed of sheep, it might be different. So some sheep apparently they get to adulthood faster. 6 months? Wow. Took me 28 years, soon 29 years in half a year to reach adulthood, and I haven't even gotten there yet. If Divina is 10.20 currently, down from its original price of 15.90, how many percent is the discount? And I'll find you a Divina sample right now, because that would be a great idea. Great idea. Oh, if I have something for you guys, look at this. I mean, I'm sure this is a little bit of this is a little bit mean of me, right? But look at all this. Look at all this Divina. We have a whole box of Divina here, just filled with Divina. Lovely, soft Divina. I'm sure you would. I'm sure you would love to have this, huh? No, but this is for us only. No, but this is actually basically our show Divina, which will at one point become someone's. Someone who works here usually, because we put it in our graveyard. It's called, where everything that we stop using for streams, for example, it comes into use by someone else, because basically we can't sell this. We've used it so many times, so it does get used at some point. But Divina, it is off then by 36%. So a 36% discount. Many people got that, I see. Many people got very close to it. So in this game, of course, it is a point game. So the closer you get, the better points you get. And also, there's also a little bit of a speed factor. So that is also part of it. Yeah. So 36%. But now we have our last question of this quiz. We have one more quiz after this one where we go from 0 again, so you can just hop in there if you are joining now or joining late. Pop quiz. Have you been learning? If we say it's currently 6:30 p.m. CET and it almost is, how many hours are there rounded up until the autumnal equinox? You may not Google. You need to remember when the autumnal equinox was. I told you to keep out to remember the last question from the last quiz. So how many hours is there until the autumnal equinox? I'm not gonna help you here. I'm not gonna say anything else. I mean, it's soon. I don't think anyone missed that part. It is soon, but when? How many hours until that point? And I rounded it up, by the way, so it's not like a decimal. And because it would have been like a something 0.7, but we rounded it up because that makes more sense. It's easier that way. So it's actually 68 hours from this point, actually, from this exact point in 1 minute. Come on, 29 right now. Come on. Turn over to 30. Turn over to 30 right now while the question is on. 68 hours. 68 hours, there we go, it turned. 68 hours right now is until the autumnal equinox. So count down until then. Now we are done with our numbers quiz. We have one more quiz, of course, coming up soon. But why math? Well, sometimes we shake it up a little bit. Some quizzes don't have math. Next quiz actually don't have math, I think. I'm pretty sure. But we got a winner in Liv Klein. Liv Klein, congratulations. Congrats to you. You are the winner of this quiz. Congratulations. And if you are on YouTube, if you're on Facebook, and you don't get our coupon on Messenger, then please do contact us so you can get it, of course, $25 gift card, which also will be on the line in the next quiz in a couple of seconds. Yes, Liv, congrats to you. Congrats. So yes, it was by the way, it was the 22nd of September at 2:45 p.m. That the autumnal equinox hits, where it's basically where the sun is exactly, I guess, at its midpoint. So in terms of the equator, I'm pretty sure. So I came 14th. Let's go, UN. Let's go. And I was close, made to 5th. Okay, Mary. Okay, not too bad. Not too bad. Getting closer. Conquer love the mental picture, right? Like little rats that are conquering. But we are not done, guys. Let's just hop straight into the next quiz. We don't need to sit here for a long time. We have quizzes to answer. So let's go. Here we go. I'm also gonna pop myself a little bit up here so it makes more sense. And now we have. This is actually, I wanted to say, these last two I made, the last two quizzes I made. This one is from Louisa. From Louisa to all of you. So this is Louisa's questions for you guys. Let's see how you do in terms of her. I mean, I will say she has range. This is a very general quiz about yarn. But let's start off with the first one. We'll also learn something here, I think, because I didn't know this one. If I describe a person as being all wool and a yarn wide, what do I mean by that? Is it 1, rich, 2, overweight, 3, honorable, or 4, funny. If I describe a person as being all wool and a yard wide, what do I mean by that? And what do I mean by that is, what does Louisa mean by that? Because I couldn't come up with this. This is a Louisa-coded question, as you can clearly tell. I mean, this is a... Even if I didn't tell you, you would know. Louisa, of course, being the host for our live shopping coming up on Tuesday. So, of course, I'm also the host for all our live shoppings in the past half year. So, yeah, if you haven't tuned in, please do tune in on Tuesday at 5 p.m. CET, same time as Bingo. Yeah, join us there. It's going to be very fun, very fun. Never heard the saying. Yes, Louisa also wrote herself. She hadn't heard of this phrase before. So apparently it's a little bit of, maybe it's an older phrase. The term alludes to a length of highly valued pure wool cloth that measures exactly a yard. It can also be used to mean of high quality or truly good. So it means honorable. It means honorable, apparently. So if I'm all wool and a yard wide, I am honorable. Or if Liv Klein is all wool and a yard wide, she is also honorable. So that's great. Sorry, Liv, for the stray there, but you won. So you know, you are honorable in that sense. You've gotten the honor of winning. That was a seriously lucky guess. Never heard of this? Well, apparently it is very. It is maybe like a little bit of like a deep cut. Oh right, we have a thing here that I need to show you guys. Here we go. Boom. Here's a small picture of a guy who rocked this stylish cozy sweater in one of Louisa's favorite movies, which many consider to be a fall classic. Is it 1, Tom Hanks, 2, Robin Williams, 3, Hugh Grant, or 4, Billy Crystal? Who rocked this stylish cozy sweater in Louisa's favorite, or one of them favorite movies? Who rocked this? I mean, I'm sure that she also wrote actually in the notes that I should watch this movie, and I haven't watched it, sadly. I have not. I should probably watch it. If it's on Netflix, I'll watch it at some point for sure. But for now, I can't make many promises. But who rocked this? I can tell you as much that now we are hitting 0. It is from the movie When Harry Met Sally. Who might that be? Is it Tom Hanks? Is it Robin Williams? Is it Hugh Grant or Billy Crystal? It is, drum roll please. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Come on. Whoop. There we go. It is Billy Crystal. There he is. Billy Crystal. Not Hugh Grant. It is Billy Crystal, as you see on the photo here. Honestly, I don't know who Billy Crystal is myself, but it is not of my time. Of course, I'm not gonna know. You know, when I wasn't even alive probably when this was made. So you know, I excuse myself there. But that is from When Harry Met Sally. And here we go. Next question. We have 3 more questions up for this last quiz, and we have a giveaway at the very end. So don't leave or go anywhere whenever we're done. Karen Nyberg is an accomplished crafter and textile artist who took her crafting supplies to the bottom of the ocean. That's down there. I thought the first one was Mount Everest. Space, Mount Everest, or Antarctica. That would be that way. Where would Antarctica be? Okay, I'm headed this way. I think about there. About there, because I mean, of course, we are pretty north here in Denmark, so it's probably not like, but it's not going to be directly down, so it's going to be a little bit slanted. That way is probably the way that Antarctica is. Space is that way, or 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 that way. And Mount Everest is that way. That way. That's Nepal over there somewhere. And then we have Antarctica. Oh, sorry. Then we have the bottom of the ocean, which is all over. Where did Karen take her crafting to? Was it to Mount Everest, Antarctica, the bottom of the ocean, or space? Because it was space. She's a NASA astronaut who's also an avid crafter. And when she lived on the International Space Station, she invited crafters from around the world to join a project to stitch together a global community quilt. And as you see, many of you guys knew this, apparently, so very well known. She stitched a 9-inch square star-themed quilt block in space and encouraged others to create their own star-themed quilt blocks on Earth. So, that is very cool. She has made a toy dinosaur in space, and made from Russian cosmonauts' food containers. Wow, that's incredible. But if someone was wrapped in cotton wool, it means that all of their life they were very 1. Well-dressed, 2. Sheltered, 3. Injury-prone, or 4. Arrogant. If someone was wrapped in cotton wool, it means that all of their life they were very well-dressed, sheltered, injury-prone, or arrogant. Which one might that be? And have you heard of this before, guys? Have you heard this saying before? Because I haven't. But to be fair, I'm not in the world of crafting, and I'm also not English, or American, or Australian, or New Zealander. New Zealander. That's correct. And they're supposed to put a tiny red Swedish cottage in space too, I think on the moon. Okay. That's, I mean, okay, cool. Sure. Sure. That's, why not? Why not? You've heard of it, Lou? I see. Kiwi can also be used for someone from New Zealand? Of course, Kiwi, yes. What do you mean you don't know who Billy Crystal is? Louisa writes in my notes right now. I don't know who Billy Crystal... I'm sorry. But apparently you guys knew that it was sheltered. Sheltered. It also makes sense. I mean, the way the question is also written also makes it... I mean, it just makes sense that it would be sheltered, right? Wrapped in cotton wool. Ooh, you know, just I mean, basically wrap yourself in bubble wrap kind of thing. But last thing I do know this. Okay, Knit People Knit is the title of an episode of which iconic fall TV show? Is it the OC? Is it 2, Parks and Recreation? 3, Heart of Dixie? Or 4, Gilmore Girls? In what show was Knit People Knit a title of an episode? The OC, Parks and Recreation, Heart of Dixie, or Gilmore Girls? What do you guys think? I have seen this show. I have seen this show twice, actually. I'm actually also watching it right now. I'm not going to say anything else beyond that. I mean, of course, you guys don't know my watching hair habits, but I do think I've mentioned this on live shopping at one point. So if you were listening on live shopping, you would know. But I think most of you get this one. Yeah, not my show, but was my sister's. Otherwise, never would have guessed it. Okay. What did your sister enjoy? Who was that, Jennifer? What did Jennifer's sister enjoy watching? Was it the OC? Was it Parks and Rec? Was it Heart of Dixie? Or was it Gilmore Girls? It is Gilmore Girls. That's right, Gilmore Girls. Yes, it is when Lorelai. I'm pretty sure she takes it hard on her pride that someone else is basically taking her mantle in some way. But I haven't gotten to that. I'm at season 2 again, so I'm on my 3rd rewatch, I guess, or watch. So you know this, but not When Harry Met Sally? I know Gilmore Girls is honestly, Gilmore Girls beats Harry Meets Sally any day of the week. But Nicole Woods with 5 out of 5 there. Also Nadine and Haven also with 5 out of 5. I mean, congrats for being so good at the game, but only one person can win. Sadly, only one person can win. It's like bingo, right? But Nicole Woods, congrats to you for a shockingly great game here. We also have we have so many people on 5 out of 5. Wow, we have like over 10 people. Congrats to all of you for your amazing form, honestly. Louisa is saying, no, it does not. Harry Meets Sally is way better than Gilmore Girls. I do not agree. Because you know what? Gilmore Girls has the coziness and the vibes for 7 or 8 seasons. 8 seasons. And Harry Meets Sally is an hour and 30 minutes long movie or something. Ooh, that's like 1 episode, 2 episodes of Gilmore Girls, okay? I can sit and watch that for days, okay? Harry Meets Sally over in 2 hours. So, doesn't work for me. But we are not done, guys. We're not done because we have, of course, a giveaway at the very end here. And that is why we will now tune into a little 2 minute long giveaway countdown. So you have to sign in something in the chat, and you'll see that something right above me here. You have to write Hobbii Quiz, hashtag Hobbii Quiz in the chat to join up there to perhaps win a little $25 coupon as well. So of course, Nicole Woods, I'll contact you on Facebook as well. And please do reach out to us. If you don't receive your gift card, reach out to us so we know. And so we can find you. Hashtag Hobbii Quiz. Do it. Oh, I got a little. We have Cindy in the house right here. She came in, and I didn't even hear her. And suddenly she was just there, and I was like, whoa. Hashtag Hobbii Quiz in one go, guys. No spaces, no spaces. You can just write hashtag Hobbii Quiz, because otherwise you won't be in for the $25 gift card. You have 1 minute left. 1 minute actually in 17 seconds, so you have plenty of time. Let's see if Louisa has written any more. Oh, them is fighting words. Okay, she's writing that basically. I think she's threatening me because I said that Gilmore Girls is better than when Harry meets Sally or whatever, met Sally, whatever it's named. I actually even forgot the title already. It is so forgettable. Listen, to all fans of the movie out there, I'm just kidding. I'm not actually a hater of when Harry meets Sally. I feel like it probably is a pretty positive, vibey movie. Does Hobbii have a mascot? Not really. I mean, we have little yarn guys. Cindy is pointing at me. It's not me. But we have little yarn guys. We have little yarn characters that are basically a little mascot ish. I mean, I put them in some of the graphics that we have around here. Let's see here. Hobbii Quiz. Write it without the space between the Hobbii and Quiz, guys. Remember that. Remember, write it correctly. So there is no space. We cannot have a space. And I'm glad to see so many tuned up today, by the way, and that it all worked. It all worked amazingly. YouTube and Facebook. So, whichever platform you want to play on, you can join that platform. They both seem to be working great. Hope you guys had a good experience, of course. If it was your first quiz time, we had 240 right now players. So amazing, guys! Thank you for tuning in. It's good to see it. We had times where Quiztime had 40 players, okay, but now we're here, and it's such a good vibe to see all of you joining in. But we have a winner. Fyr Fligel on YouTube has won the $25 gift card. Fyr Fligel, please do write us on our customer service, because I'm not going to be able to find that on Facebook, that's for sure. So, Fyr Fligel, do write us and prove who you are, basically. You are Fyr Fligel, and you will get a $25 gift card. If you reach out to our customer service, I will make sure of it. I just need to write your name down, because this is it's a little... Oh no, I lost it. Okay, Fyr Fligel, I'll get you. It's a Firefly girl. Oh. oh, I see. Okay. I'm just going to write it down here. Fyr Fligel. There we go. I mean, that's probably about it. Maybe it's a Firefly girl. Okay, Firefly is like the show Firefly? Okay, well, guys, thank you so much for joining in on our quiz time tonight, today, tomorrow, morning, if it's morning where you are. Is there bingo on Friday? No, there's no bingo on Friday. There's never bingos on Friday, but there is bingo on Monday for all of you guys at 5 p.m. CET. And thank you so much. Love it on YouTube. Always fun. Awesome. Great to see Ashley, I believe. Ashley, right? I'm pretty sure I remember. But guys, thank you so much. It's been very fun. And I'll get off. And of course, do join us on Monday at 5 p.m. CT for bingo. But sign up right now for the Tuesday live shopping event. You can find it under our Facebook events on our Facebook page. You can find it there, and then sign up for notifications, because there is a little giveaway for people who sign up. So that's also cool, as you can always join a giveaway there. But also, we have like some great yarns, some great fall vibes, inspiration, and whatever else. Also a fun giveaway with the whole basket that you can guess and whatever. We have so much stuff for you there, so please join us there as well. Guys, it's been good. It's been great being your host for this little quiz time. I'll see you around. Thank you, thank you. Hope you are doing well, and until next time.